Oof, 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 oof. What's up, y'all? Kind of doing some things to upgrade the strum. But in the meantime, let me fix this. I also need to actually update my Fastos listing as well. I think this actually needs to get shrunk down a bit. Good enough. One sec. Does this work? All right, I need to redo this. Copy. Go. Does this work now? Let's go. Okay, cool. Now we're in business. Now we're moving. Do need to clean this up a little bit. I think, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do this. Put that there, and then I'm gonna put this down a bit further. I think that works. And then I need to do something else because we can't trade NFTs right now, so I feel like having my QR code is pointless, but I do want to have my Fastos up so people can find me on Veve that are looking for me. I don't know why this color is not updating. Oh, it's because I didn't save. I wonder if it'll update. Will it update? Let's go. Those are some colors right there, boy. On HRO, hit top 6 now. Treading water around 15th or so. Got complete set. -2 mythics with the 54 packs I bought off eBay. Dude, 54 packs? What? And then haven't got my pre-order yet. Now I don't even want to open them now. Yeah, dude, that's awesome. It's already made the top 100. I mean, it might be worth it to open it, just saying. I mean, you could keep them sealed, but I mean, there could be some like lower mints in there. There could be other stuff like that, right? But at the same time, I'm gonna shrink this down just a little bit. Move it down a tiny bit. But at the same time, I did watch a video because originally I thought about like holding on to my cards and stuff, like my boxes. Like, I mean, I bought one box, just the 8-pack. And it wasn't until I watched Andrew Ellis's video about like, you're probably gonna have to hold it for like a long time, to be honest, before you can, before you'll be able to like really cash in on like major profit, right? So I think his estimation, or maybe, I mean, I'm not saying he's the end all be all when it comes to like holding unsealed boxes and stuff, but it's like, it could be like 5 to 10 years, like bare minimum, right? To be honest, I have very little to no experience when it comes to actually like holding physical collectibles or boxes or unopened stuff for that length of period of time. And if I mess up at all whatsoever, if I'm moving or if anything happens, if it physically gets damaged, it's pretty much just useless, right? Or gets kind of thrown out. So I don't know. So I might just open it. It just really depends on what the market looks like, to a certain extent. So I'm just relisting my Fastos right now, sorry. So I can get at the top of that 9.9 mil. I think I also need to change up the NFT too, that people find me. Maybe I should just stick with the Steamboat Willie at 9.9 or something. I'll catch up with chat, guys. Sorry, I'm just trying to catch up on this. Remove listing, yes. Unlist, relist. Hope you guys are doing good today. Hope you guys had a good Easter, right? Or Sunday, whatever you guys believe in. Doesn't really matter to me, but yeah, I wanted to turn on the stream, obviously, because I'm trying to stream most days, not every day. And HRO, they now, today, or like say this morning, they allowed people to start scanning their cards again. So the market's already getting affected, I could tell. So that's something I was going to kind of cover really quick. Unfortunately, we don't have any market or like kind of spreadsheet thing. That's necessarily spreadsheet, but we don't have any market graphs, right, of HRO yet. They do, but it only tracks like the last like 15 listings or the last 15 sales. So you can't really see how much things have really moved over the last, like, you know, sometimes even the last like 15 hours. Like, it's just because all the sales just happened so recently. But I like to see stuff all the way from the beginning, right? So yeah, but dude, that's awesome, Funky Gold, that you're ranked top 100. Let's check it out really quick, actually. I need to double click this and open it. Is this the right one? There it is. Nice. Make that fit. Cool, it does fit. Nice. So you said you're top 100, right? You said you're at number 15? Funky Cole, you're at 16 now. Dude, that's awesome. So you got all but 2 cards. Seems like the only reason why you're kind of getting beat out might be just because of low mints, or some people might have like that Bane guy, I think, is a big an artifact. Like, dude, these guys are throwing so much money at this. It's actually kind of crazy. But congrats, dude. That's awesome. I'm not sure when the snapshot for this happens, right? I think it really depends on when the snapshot happens for the hybrid cards. Let's see. Daniel D, Vibes. What's good, Vibes? It's going pretty good. What's up? Bob Sales, what's up, Vibes? Been a few days. How's everything been? Did I miss anything? Not necessarily. Not that I know of. I mean, I streamed, what, didn't I stream yesterday? I streamed yesterday for like 3 hours, actually. But I did skip, you know, I didn't make any content for like 3 days or so before that. Josh Reed, what's up? When do you think the next HRO announcement drop is happening? I thought they're doing monthly digital drops, right? So just like these digital packs. Here, I thought they were doing those monthly. And so this happened March 30th, March 31st. I think it was the day before April Fool's Day, or April 1st, I should say, whatever, that they did this drop. So if they're doing it monthly, I assume at some point before the end of April, they're gonna have another digital drop. So that's kind of what I'm assuming. Next hybrid drop, I have no idea. I couldn't tell you. Honestly, I've been on the HRO Discord for a while, but I haven't really like asked a lot of questions, done a ton of research, anything like that yet. A lot of people are just like really uncertain, like what's really going on with the whole project, to be honest. But what's in the top right corner? It's I do need to adjust it. I do think there are ways I can fix it. Maybe I can actually make the font size a bit bigger. See if I can fix that so it's like a bit easier. There we go. So all that is just a history of like what's happened. So I know it's kind of hard to read. I don't know why it says, what does that say? I just added this recently, so I'm kind of curious. Okay, so these are donations. I know it's kind of hard to read like what's going on, but those are basically the last 4 donations that I've gotten on stream at any point. So it always just shows the history of like what's happened. And that little goal thing at the top, and I was just kind of messing around with a lot of features on the stream. So there's like a little, I just put the meme dream, so it's like as people donate money, that bar kind of gets like filled up. I don't know, I think it's kind of cool. Like maybe we can do some sort of like giveaway stuff, or we can do some things like once we hit certain thresholds of donations or just something like that. I think it'd be kind of fun to do those occasionally. And I'm just kind of messing around with a lot of the stream features just for fun. If they kind of just flop or people think it's annoying or whatever, I do want to change up this little thing on the left side, this thing. Because right now, like, no one can donate NFTs. No one can really, I mean, you can scan my QR code, but you can't do anything with it, right? So I might change up the stream because I think we're not going to be able to transfer NFTs for probably a few months. So I kind of want to reshape this, kind of clean up the screen. I agree, it is a bit cluttered right now, but I will find a way to kind of clean up the stream or here soon. At least that's like the goal. So I think I could save a lot of space and kind of like streamline a lot of this. VV Vibes fam, what's up, dude? I eat food daily like you, dude. What if I don't eat? What if I just get burgers liquefied and I just have it just injected into my veins? Dude, that'd be the future, right? You don't have to eat. Although I do like eating, like, don't get me wrong, I like food, but some days I wish I could just like inject food into my body and just feel full and not have to deal with like eating or anything like that. Bro. Yeah, I know I'll get the pack open FOMO, open pack FOMO, yeah. It's just fun to open and scan, see that leaderboard. That leaderboard is going to dig into people's competitive wallets. Easter was good, man. That's awesome. And dude, I totally see that happening. I can't compete on the leaderboard. Like, dude, I didn't get enough cards. I didn't get enough packs or whatever up front to like be able to compete at all. Like you said, you got a lot of cards. I'm not sure if you bought them. Did you get them from like, I think you said eBay and stuff, right? You bought off eBay, okay. And you probably bought them early, right? So you probably got a good portion of them. Probably a lot of the 4-packs, I would assume like below 65, 70 bucks, right? I mean, now they're pushing well over that. I haven't looked recently, but that's awesome, dude. Dude, I'm excited for you. That's kind of, I'll be honest, like if I open my box and whoever is like up top on the leaderboard, I'm more than happy to probably start with content creators, like, no offense, probably start with content creators first. Like if Aaron or Rob kind of gets up on the leaderboard and they need help, like me transferring them like a very low mint collectible to kind of help them out on the leaderboard, I'm more than happy to do that. Because we thought about making like a community run VV account, but it would just be too much stuff to handle, to be honest. Like I'd rather just help push a couple content creators or a couple people in the VV community that have shown that, you know, we can trust them with our, you know, our NFTs that are worth quite a bit of money, and they can give it back to us or whatever they want to do. So that's what I would rather do. I thought it was a good plan holding on to my digital packs, but just like what we learned with VV, everyone sells off the old thing. Yeah, exactly. Dude, I thought the same thing too, Sean. I was like, dude, I should have just sold 2 of my packs at what? I should have just sold both my packs at 800 or 880, which was the top. But now packs are going for what? 550? So yeah. I knew this going into this, that this holding the packs, because once the screenshot happens, probably, you know, the few days before the screenshot, or even right now, I mean, the screenshot for what? It's in 4 days, 3 days. It's gonna go down a lot. Dude, I hate this new music that they have on here. And the prices are going to keep going down, but I do think the novelty of having an old pack like this that's completely unopened, it's probably going to take years. Like, I'll be honest, it's probably going to be at least a few years before these prices like really shoot up again. Just having unopened season 1 or the very first digital edition packs, like that could be a thing. But yeah, in hindsight, 2020, yeah, we should have sold them at 880. And then if you really wanted to be bullish on the packs, you just basically rebuy them, right? Like I could have bought 3 of these for the cost of the 2 that I bought, you know, but can't really complain, dude. I spent $100, and already if I really wanted to, I could cash out and get $1,000, like whatever. So I'm not too upset about it. Just kind of writing it in the long term and just seeing what happens. That's kind of my plan. But you bet your ass, next time that they do the digital drop, or the next like season 2 or second drop, I'm buying as many packs as I can. I'm buying the 10 up front if I can. And then I might buy some in the secondary market if it'll allow me. But I do think the prices will go up very quickly. Falanini, yo. $1 sale on HRO. Yep. There's some pretty low prices on HRO right now. And I knew this was gonna happen. I'm like, dude, when they release the QR code, like when they let people start scanning them, I'm like, there's gonna be hundreds of thousands, maybe even like the low millions of cards just flooding it. Maybe not low millions, but hundreds of thousands. But there could be like a good amount of cards just flooding into the market. Maybe like low millions, like, you know, 1 million-ish. I'm not sure how many have been distributed, how many have hit like, what is it, Brazil and the UK yet. I'm not really sure how many have hit those yet. A lot of people still haven't gotten their pre-orders yet, so that's a whole nother wave of cards. I can see it, just didn't know what it meant. Oh yeah, it just means those are the people. So Real Property, Ryan Malone, Mike Collectibles, and Musky Doge are all people that have donated recently. Those are the last 4 people. So whether it's all 4 happened last stream, or it's 4 people over the last 2 streams. Whatever is the last 4 people that donoed are going to be up here on the list. I think it also shows other things like subscribers, members, super chats. Super chats is the same thing as donations, so yeah. Oh, I turned off subs, but it does show super chats and members as well as donations. I will be adding merch here. I know I've been talking about adding shirts and hats and stuff, probably through Teespring. I think I might launch that in like ideally before the end of the month, but it might take me a little bit longer because I do want to make sure the shit I'm making is like not gonna get copyrighted or have some sort of like legal issue, but we'll see. Sold my first HRO card on Immutable X. Nice, dude. My brother sold a couple like very cheap cards, like, you know, $2-3, then sold them for $5-6 on Immutable X. But what kind of card did you sell, Madness Slips? I'm curious, dude. That arbitrage opportunity is really, really nice, and I'm really excited for once it happens to VV. Because if people are spending that much money on, you know, honestly 2D cards with a leaderboard attached and maybe some minor utility, imagine what they're going to do with like actual 3D NFT collectibles. How to tennis. Hey Vibes, hope everything is well. I've been thinking about selling my R2D2 mint 577. May 1977, first Star Wars first appearance. Okay. What do you think it would be a good price for it? I do not know. It's one of those things where it is a significant mint. Now, when you put it that way, it is a pretty significant mint number. It's just one of those things where it's like, you're gonna have to find the right buyer, right? I'm not sure if you purposely went out of your way to buy that for a premium, or if you just happen to get that on drop, or whatever it is, or you got it for floor price months ago, whatever. It really depends. I would say with what you got it for, because that is like a lowish mint. I think that puts you in the like kind of 10 or like bottom 9% category, I believe, for mint numbers. I think it puts you like in the bottom 9% category. So I'm not very good with low mints or even like specialty mints like that, right? So if you have like a specialty mint, like the month and year of like when Star Wars released, you would have to wait a while to find like the perfect buyer, right? If you want like the premium of premium like price for it. So I honestly don't know, dude. I like, because you don't want to just list it for what all the other R2D2s for around like for 500, 600 mint, right? Because you want more money than that, but at the same time, like there's no way for you to communicate that like this is a special mint number. So it's hard to tell. M donated $2 through Super Chat. Dude, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. What do you think is the value of a sub 50 C3PO? Oh, dude, that's the one you sniped, huh? That's nuts. I also need to move the alert box. Maybe I'll move it down here. That works. Move the alert box down there. Dude, a sub, let's look it up. Also move this over here. Oh, I need to launch this actually. This extra program. And if I'm behind on chat, that's just me being slow. I will catch up with chat though. There's a certain point where I just double time it and I'm like, all right, I'm going way too slow. But towards the beginning of my streams, I'm kind of slow with the stuff. But again, M, thank you so much for the $2. Okay, so that's up. I actually want to move this over here and have it no, leave that here. There, that works. Perf. That works for me. Yeah, let's look at C3PO really quick. Why did I click collectibles? Also, I should probably put this on. Not flashlight. Not flashlight. Can we go to brands? Donated again? Or is it just doing it again? Oh, again? I want to sell, but I ain't giving it away. Like, dude, I know. Dude, I mean, a sub 50 mint C3PO right now? I mean, you did buy it for floor price, so. All right, let's look at this. I mean, well, one of the first things you can do is you guys know you can when you go to feed, you can like show a listing, right? I don't know how people do that, but there's some people that are able to show their listings through the feed. So if we look at C3PO here, are you guys able to see that? Or is that like too small? Let me know if that's like too small for you guys to like read. Try to like make it big enough so you guys can like read it, but at the same time, I think that should be good. I mean, what's yours again? You said sub 50? Wasn't yours like 43? So you have the lowest mint one? Is that your deal? Superstar money in the house. That's mine. That's mine at the top, or at the 2. I know, at the top. Man, that's crazy. It's just hard because I'm looking on here, like there's those 100s at like 12K, 7K, 7K. I mean, it's one of those things. I think it's a long-term hodl, dude. Like you got a sub 50 C3PO. I mean, you can, I think right now in this market, you're not going to get like the best price for it if you want to get rid of it like at anytime soon. I'm talking soon, like meaning like within the next like three to 6 months. You would have to like heavily discount it for someone to buy it up, right? I think it's just one of those where it's just like you got a nice snipe, enjoy it, and hold it long term. But price wise, you could probably ask for a bit more. Like, to be honest, I think the price where it's at fine, because you can basically straight up buy a Walt, right, for that price. Like going from C3PO to Walt, just straight upgrade, is not bad, like at all whatsoever. I mean, you have the lowest mint C3PO in the market. So, I mean, I'm not saying like put it up as a meme like 5.5 mil or anything like that, but yeah. 5K all-time high. I think right now, I mean, I think you can ask for more. I think you can ask for more than what that guy is asking for 98. So, because if there's someone that's willing to buy a sub 100 mint C3PO, I mean, like I said, I'm terrible with sub 100 mints. What I would do is put it for like 35K. I don't know. Like I said, like, I don't know if you're trying to get rid of it or what the deal is. And thanks for another $2. I don't know if you're like trying to get rid of it. Thanks for all you do. Yeah. Because if there's someone going to buy 100 sub 100 mint, I want them to think like, if they look at that 98, they're like, oh, there's 30K. And they're like, well, I could just pay an extra 5K and get a sub 50 mint, right? So, because right now, like, I think you're kind of selling yourself short. I would 35, 40. I think 40 is good enough. But I don't know. Everyone's going to have their opinion. Like I said, I don't know. You can put 40, you can put 100. Like, why not? Like, anything could happen. But that is super low. Right, my collectibles? What's up? M is just flooding that history leaderboard. Yeah, dude. Yeah, or do what like Menace Flip says. Put it for 48K. Like, whatever. I think it's one of those things where it's like you want to put it at a low enough number, like if you want it to sell within the next 6 months, or it's one of those things where you're legitimately going to hold it for like the next 6 years and look for the perfect buyer between now and the next 6 years. And like you put it for a ridiculously high price, you wait for basically someone to contact you to buy it, right? Or if you're trying to get rid of it, I should you not just hit up some of the whales, just contact and be like, yo, I got a sub 50 C3PO, like what can you offer me? You know, or just tell them what you want too. Like if you can give me, you know, 48K gems, 40K gems, whatever it is, some of them might do it. Some might pull the trigger right now. Just be done with it. And then that way you can literally buy a Walt, buy a floor CPO, buy R2D. Like with that much money, you can just rebuy, you could just, you know, buy half the golden moment set. I think you can buy the entire golden moment set if you literally got, what, let's say 35, 40K. Yeah, you can buy the whole golden moment set easily. Probably 2 times over almost. Yeah, so let me get back to chat. Golden moments, let's go. Evening fella, hope you're doing well. Hopefully my HRO pre-order comes through in the next few days. Yeah, same. And honestly, so I did contact the HRO support. My VV collection MJP donated $2.75 Canadian bucks through Super Chat. I appreciate that, dude. Donating towards the meme dream, love the streams. Yeah, I don't know why it's not updating. I think it's because it's going through like a different widget or whatever. Not exactly sure how that works. I'll be honest. Like I said, I'm still like learning all this stuff. It's not like updating. I really hope it's not tied to because it should be doing it automatically, but I hope it's not tied to something else. Let's see. Let's try this. It says reset and because what do we get? 2, 2, 2, 2. Plus the 6 I like put earlier. I think I was just moving around and just put 6 there earlier. Well, let's go ahead and put it at 2. What'd you put it at? I'm just gonna do that. I'm just gonna do that. There. I think that works. There we go. It should be doing it automatically, but I think it's tied, unfortunately, to like some weird donation thing you can do through Streamlabs. I don't know. It's so rough doing these like features on YouTube because it's not designed for YouTube at all whatsoever. But it's cool though. I like it. I am very behind chat, so I'm gonna double time it. I'm with you. I thought it was a new game or something. Our pre-orders in UK for the 18th changed to the 20th and still haven't received an email or anything about them yet, so I have no idea if they are coming. HRO, yeah, same. So, but luckily I did have like, not my address wrong, but I didn't have my apartment number, but I emailed them and they were able to update it like right away. So it was super, super simple. Can't wait for my HRO cards to arrive this week on eBay. Nice. Are you gonna open them, my collectibles? Aaron, I feel like you should just rip them open and live stream it. Or make sure you don't accidentally show the QR codes, but just as long as you face them up and not the backside, you should be fine. Can you look up Amanda Connor Batman? Only 1750 mints, 24 on market, 650 gems. Sounds too good. Selling off comics for one. Yeah, we can pull that up here in a little bit. Let me just catch up with chat, but I'm gonna pull it up back here on the screen to remind myself. There it is. There. I'll check that out here in a sec. I already pulled it up, so I can just pull it up. You almost spent 1K total, got more expensive every day as PAX prices went higher. Dude, that's awesome though. Like, can you imagine how much it would cost now if you started buying for that stuff like in a secondary market? It would probably cost way more. And who knows, if you do hit that leaderboard and you do get that like mythic airdrop, right, for being in like the top 100, you could definitely pay off that money that you got, or just afterward just sell the cards you want. I mean, whatever it is. What's the updates on HRO? Just joined? Nothing really. Haven't really talked about HRO too much. I mean, they did open up the QR code scanning, so people can now start scanning their cards and start putting them in, because I think it happened for like the better part of like a week and a half. Nobody could scan their cards because they were dealing with that print issue. But now it seems like everyone's fine. Or now like everything is fine. HRO is going to be like every Pokemon set in the past few days, weeks, months, everything. It's so expensive. However, when more gets out, price range goes down. I'm waiting calm scalpers on eBay. I think that's a sentence. Thanks, no matter with the guitar. I get what you're saying. It just everything is so ridiculously expensive when it first starts. It's a bit different with the HRO because like everything was just on hold, right? So for the longest time, there was only so many cards that were just circulating in the market, and people were probably FOMO buying and all that other stuff. But yeah, as of right now, because now QR codes are opened again, I think prices have already nosedived quite a bit, at least on the hybrid side of things. Got an 812 Bane, sell before snapshot or hodl? Not sure how to price. Ooh, that is a good question. So that's one question I do have is like, what is the utility of these cards beyond the snapshot? They did explain like, oh, there will be utility, but they didn't say what it was. So if that's all you have, I don't know, like it might, like if, watch anyone pray. I would say if you have the capability of like to keep putting money into the app or like into HRO, maybe just hold on to it like long term and just see what happens. Or if you don't, or it's like, hey, I opened a pack, I got lucky, I got a low mint Bane. You could just sell it now, just play with house money, with that house money, because you can probably get a good amount of money with that low of a mint Bane, and basically use those probably hundreds of dollars or how much you're going to get for it. Just use that to buy digital packs at the end of this month. Like that's another option you can do. So a lot of it depends on if you have the capability to just keep putting money into it, right? If not, I would probably sell it if you can, or if you do have the capability of like putting hundreds of dollars in the HRO every day or week or whatever it is. Yeah, you can just hold on to it. Because I can bet you there's someone in that top 100 list that would probably get a significant amount of points out of getting an A12 Bane. Anyone else sick and tired of these stupid top step trader commercials? Every time you open YouTube and you can't skip them, I'm gonna slap Matt every time I see him. I never heard, what is it? Step trader. I don't think I've heard of that. Step trader? Well, now I'm probably gonna get ads for it because now I just verbally said it. My phone heard me, my computer heard me. So now I'm gonna start getting ads for it. Thanks, Nomad. Because you know they're always listening. I saw just some cheap commons. I'm not scanning my epics and legendaries as they are misprints, and I want to keep them untouched. Also, Veve Leaderboard will be MCP status. I'm sure it would be visible. Yeah, that's why I said one of the short-term bull runs that we're gonna get is MCP, because a lot of people, just their competitive nature, right? They're gonna find out they're only 2 people away from hitting the next tier, or whatever it is, or oh, I'm only, you know, a couple comics away of hitting, you know, 50 MCP a day. I might as well just do that, whatever it is. So I can't wait for MCP. I want to get more of like the granular information about like how many MCP points does it really cost for like the next ticket, right? And I'm really curious to see how expensive tickets are going to be to buy extra ones, right? And that little drop raffle thing. So same thing with like accessories and all those things. I'm kind of curious what basically what like the master collector point store looks like. How many collectible sets do you think we'll need to make $1,000 a month in passive income? Also, what do you think about renting out whole sets as collectible collections instead of single collectibles? That is, there's honestly no way to tell. How many collectible sets do you think we'll need to make $1,000 a month in passive income? So I'm assuming you mean renting, and then you ask, what do you think about renting out whole sets collectibles? To be honest, if you're gonna rent out stuff, if we're talking that's gonna be really hard to do like metaverse, right? Utility. Like if Disney or all these other big companies come out with like no utility for like the longest time, getting $1,000 a month and like passive income, that'd be really hard. Like maybe the only way you can pull that off is if there's some sort of utility, I think, with like Disney. Like I'm talking recent too, right? Like you get some Disney NFTs, you got to get some high-end ones or Marvel ones, right? But there has to be some sort of like utility for it, right? I think Disney's probably the best one for like renting right now, because right now like you can have hoverboards, like okay, that's cool, but you can't fly them around. You can't you can interact with some vehicles and stuff, but I don't know people that'd be willing to spend money just to like rent out a DeLorean to like drive it around, or like a Ecto 1 or whatever without a metaverse. So but if the metaverse happens, that's a totally different ball game, and it really depends on just like how many people are on the platform, how many people are willing to spend money, what is the benefit to actually renting it out, other than just like taking AR pictures with it, right? it's a little bit too speculative to like really know, right? But if you do want to make that kind of money and you just want to like make that kind of passive income, yeah, I couldn't even begin to like come out with like any kind of like numerical value with that kind of question, Alex. It's a good question. I just think it's a question that like we won't know the answer to for probably years, to be quite honest. Do you think HRO hangers and premium boxes are a hold now until supply dries up? HRO hangers. To be honest, I don't know what a hanger is. Maze rips. HRO hanger and premium boxes are a hold until supply dries up. Yeah, so in the grand scheme of things, like 6 million boxes, or was it 6.9, 6.8? Something like that. Million boxes is like not that many in the grand scheme of things. And a lot of people do think, again, just for the novelty value, if you do have these boxes, some people are treating these like what? First edition Pokemon packs, first edition, or like the very first print run of like a lot of like Magic the Gathering collectibles. But the thing is, like, it's gonna really take a while, right? Like we need more and more iterations of like the hybrid packs. We need more time to pass. So it's like you could hold the premium packs or boxes or like the hybrid boxes, but it could be closer to like 5 to 10 years before it really happens. Andrew Ellis has a really good video kind of explaining it. He did a ton of research on Pokemon and Magic the Gathering and other kind of like card collecting, like Yu-Gi-Oh, things like that, like other card collecting, physical card collecting, I don't know, platforms, I don't know, games, whatever you want to call it, companies. And it took a long time. It took a while for those first edition boxes to like really accumulate the value that they are now. So it's like, if you're gonna hold on to it, it's not a 2-3 year thing. Like it's probably 5 to 10 years, like bare minimum, before they really start getting high up in value, but who knows? What's good, VV Vibes? Have you been participating in the SR Comics sweepstakes? If so, what have you picked up? No, I haven't. I don't know about this secret rare comics sweepstakes. I don't know what's going on with that. And I haven't picked up any. Honestly, I don't own any secret rare comics, believe it or not. I own none. I'm more, me personally, I just like ultra rares a bit more. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, I definitely think secret rares could do amazing. But I'd rather just invest in like various like ultra rare comics that I like that are VV exclusive covers. And anytime a secret rare tends to get pulled up in price, it somewhat seems like the ultra rare also tends to get pulled up in price too. I know they're also kind of like mutually exclusive, but yeah, I don't know. It just me personally, it's like I'd rather just buy 4 or 5 ultra rares than like one big secret rare, right? I guess it depends on what the secret rare it is, right? Top. Got to go to market, click listings, then under listings on the one you were selling, then click share button from there. That's awesome to know. Nomad with a guitar, look at that. Got the superstars in here. Market, click listings. Okay, yeah, I would promote it there. So if you have your sub 100 mint C3PO, if you guys have like specialty mints or sub like 100 mints, posting it on the market occasionally, or I should say on the feed, isn't a bad idea occasionally. Because sometimes people will reply, be like, yo, if you put this down to, you know, 20K, I'll buy it. Or if you put this down to 40 gems, I'll buy it. Some people might do that. Match the mint, yeah. Elsa over Star Wars, because there will be more Star Wars, and there are already 2. There was one Elsa, and she's the best looking golden moment on the app, period. I don't know about that. I don't know about Elsa over Star Wars. Like, I think you're really undermining how big the fandom is for Star Wars. Like, yeah, there's an argument to be made that like, oh, there's one Elsa and there's like a lot of Star Wars, but I think there's infinitely more Star Wars fans than Elsa. Like, don't get me wrong, Elsa's gonna do well, but I would still rather have a C3PO over Elsa, like any day of the week. I think auction is the best way to sell special low mints. Yeah, if you do that, I would literally post it everywhere. I would post it on Twitter, I would post it on the feed. I would like post it on different Discords, just letting people know, because like you want to get the best price possible, right? Also, if you sell it off platform, right, you don't have to eat that 8.5% fee. You get a escrow. Probably someone like Dino, Kopi collects, you know, also Randy Chavez does escrows and stuff, because there's some people out there that might want a sub 50 mint R2D2, but they don't have the money. They're like, look, I'll give you 5K in OMI, you know, 10K in gems and then another 5K in you know, PayPal or whatever it is. So that's what I would do personally. If I had like a really low mint, something like that is like just trying to leverage as many different wallets or as many different means as possible to get money instead of just gems. Like, all right, 48.8, sure, go get it. The Gale, what's up? Oh my God, dude, my phone keeps falling asleep. Let's look at the store. How'd you guys do on the Deadbeats drop? To be honest, I just skipped it. I honestly just slept in, to be quite honest. Usually I sleep in or just go to the gym. Like, I'd rather do those things than, like, I don't know, play a drop that only has, what, 1,000 mints? Yeah, this one only had 1,000 mints. I'm surprised these are going for so cheap on the market, like 310. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's still kind of pricey, but I thought it'd be a bit more. Warriors in 4. Okay. HRO emailed and said shipping starts the 19th. Okay. I may open a pack or two. A pack or two. Let's see. A pack or two. We'll see. What's good, MC? Hope your day is going well. Prices tanked on HRO as expected. Been sniping some good mints though. That's very smart. That's probably what I should be doing. Just sniping like relatively low mints and then just reselling it later as it gets closer to like snapshot for the hybrid cards. Like you know, all those top leaderboard people are going to be looking for low mints because that's the only thing that's going to differentiate you from like the next person. Like once you get in, like, I would imagine probably top 100, top 50, the only thing that's like really the only difference between you and like the next guy above you is probably just a handful of small mints or like lower mints cards. TH, not sure if I should try Immutable X to sell my Owlman a 2461 and Martian Manhunter a 1538. Haven't tried Immutable X before, so I'm a bit nervous. Neither have I, but I've heard it's really, really, really simple. Honestly, My Collectibles, who's another amazing content creator, as well as the Gale. I should probably start shouting out like actual content creators in here. Gale, amazing content creator, VVOG, been around for a long time. Also a leaderboard. We will look at a Mana Connor. I know you asked me about that like forever ago. Also a leaderboard member of the digital set. I believe you're still here. Right? You were, last I checked, you were in the top 100, but I just don't remember where exactly. Unless you might have gotten bullied out by some heavy-hitting wallet people. Let's see. Did I miss it? You're at 103. Oh, last I saw, you were like in like the low 80s or something like that, or somewhere like that. But it seems like people have thrown a lot of money at this. Dude, honestly, if I had low mints, the Gale, I trust you, dude. If I had like a super low mint something, I would give it to you so you can just like get higher up on the leaderboard. We talked about that. Me and Rob talked about like, if anyone just has like a low mint something, just help out other content creators. Just get higher up on the leaderboard, because it's like, me with my one low mint, like I'm not playing leaderboard, but if I had one low mint, I would give it to you so you can get higher up. And you can just give it back to me afterward, like I don't care. Yeah, but My Collectibles, sorry, what we're talking about, Immutable X, I don't know how to do it personally, but someone like My Collectibles, maybe that's a good, there's videos on probably how to do it, but I know My Collectibles showed another content creator, Rob Stuff, how to do it. And honestly, if Rob Stuff can do it, anybody can do it. It's very, very, very straightforward. I just don't know how to do it myself. I haven't taken the time to like set it up because I also don't have anything to sell. I just have these 2 packs, which you can't sell on Immutable X. So there is that. All right, really, really quick, we're gonna go over our Mana Con and Batman because I did promise that a while back. Let's see, what about it? Okay, it's up 2%, which is pretty chill. Hopefully this isn't covering too much. Okay, cool, this works. Yeah, it's at an all-time low as of the beginning of ecomi wiki. I'm sure it's been lower than 600 at some point, like probably within the first few months of when it released in December 24, 2020. Dude, this has been around so long. Sort of like the last year and a half. I'm sure it's been a lower price than this, but yeah, listings are super low. 25 listings. Let's actually check it out on my phone really quick. Let's go to Black and White series really quick. If I can find it. Actually, I need to scroll up. Series, why is there, just noticed this. There's a, I should probably clear that. There's a series 6 over here. I guess it's because now that's on, of course, there's just an error. Amanda Connor. Looks like that one. I do like the look of the Amanda Connor and Batman. Yeah, there's only 26 left. Yeah, it could go for like a small run. The only issue is like with the current market, there's just so many people just ready to cash out, right? Like not cash out, but at any moment, the second, like even if we look down here, right? Like once the listings get to a certain price, like people just start really putting up listings. So what's the price at right now? 6, whatever. That's a huge dip. There must have been a, what announcement happened like early April? I mean, I don't think it's a bad purchase. And also these Batmans also have a 2.5% fee, right? When someone just grabbed the 206 or delisted it. Was that like a low mint and I just like didn't notice? Yeah, I mean, this could go on a bit of a run. It's just hard because like, honestly, with 600 gems, I'd rather just buy like multiple golden moments and or lenticular cards, just me personally. But if you're looking to like flip it and like the midterm-ish, it's not a bad buy. The only issue is I can see it just going, I could see it potentially going lower. But if we do get like interoperability and all that stuff and you're able to put it up on Immutable X, like over the next, let's say 6 months or so, this could be a really big deal. Like all the DC stuff could like really crush it because DC's already on Immutable X, right? So yeah, just in this market, it's just really, this is just my personal opinion, not financial advice. It's just really hard to throw 600 gems at something like Amanda Connor Batman. It's already going down quite a bit. Especially when you can buy, like I said, multiple golden moments or other things already. And that's the other thing. I don't know if you're trying to do short-term, long-term, or you're really planning on doing it. I also forgot that was up, but so that's just my take on it. So I hope that helps. How tall are you? I am 6'2". Yes. I was gonna say like 6'2.5", but I think I might shrank or maybe whatever. But yeah, I'm 6'2". Your pick, yeah. It's just my face. Like, look at this. Hold on. If you guys can see that, I have to like really blow this up. It's just my face. There we go. It's just, apparently I did a stream or something like that. That's my face, so. He's a fan. He commented on my very first video I ever made, like the other day. Commented on a video I made like 5.5 months ago. I think this is where I put it. There, it's probably good enough. Hi Vibes, I wish I could get notifications faster when you're online. I'm not on Twitter, just so you know. Honestly, I didn't even tweet this out. So usually if you have a notification bell, so actually this is probably something I should show you guys. I think it's better. I don't know how to show you. Give me a sec, hold on. Think I can do it on my phone? Let's do this. Oh, I'm on the wrong thing. Actually, this works. Let's do this. All right. So I'm watching myself right now on a different account on my phone. So I'm watching myself. You guys see this little bell icon? Like to the right there? Personalized none. I'm not sure what that exactly means, where it says all. You want to hit that bell icon. That lets people know, or that lets you know that it's like, oh, someone is streaming or whatever. So there's none. I think there's also a desktop icon too. So that's why a lot of content creators are like, make sure you hit the bell and the notification icon, like all that stuff. I think I need to shrink this. So if you want notifications, that might be one of the reasons why you don't have it, or like you didn't get notified. So make sure you do that. Hello, Vibes. What are you doing? How are you doing? I'm doing great. 6.7 million cards. Yeah, I figured it was something around there. Let's go superstars. I don't know who Elsa is. Exactly. But everyone knows C-3PO and R2-D2, right? Uncommon what if number 1 is 150 gems right now? WTF? Yeah, I don't know. There's something weird going on with those with the what ifs, or the what was the other one? I think it was the ultimates, like the ultra rare. Like there was just really low listings, and so it kind of spiked up. For utility, do you think we'll need full sets collectibles, or do you think there will be more utility for individual collectibles? I'm not entirely sure. I would say individual NFTs, but there could be something with like full sets. I don't know. I would hope it's just for individual ones, because I don't really have that many sets. I think I have like 3 sets, and it's mostly like single set collectibles, to be honest. Thanks again, everyone. You all are awesome. Darkhawk SR, 8 only listed. What? Yeah, people are snagging up some of these low price stuff. The poster wasn't a drop, it was an airdrop for the complete set holders of the weapons rack. Gotcha. Okay, that's probably why. Baba Digi needs low mids too. Indeed. Yo, Dudeski, do a tier list of the manliest men of the 80s. What? Why? It seems really random. I'm the manliest men of the 80s. It seems pretty random. I do want to do a tier list of probably independent artists, potentially, or comic books on Veve, but there's just so many comic books on Veve right now. It's so hard to like do a tier list of them like I did with the Golden Moments, because the Golden Moments tier list was great. A lot of people liked it. It seemed to do really well. A lot of content creators like either made videos or they just did their tweets about what they thought their tier list was. I do want to do another one. I just don't know like which NFTs or what section of NFTs. I might do one on like, not necessarily like the black and white series, but I might do one with the, like I said, independent artists. So it won't show every single independent artist IP, but it would show more like the brands, right? So if we go here, so it'd be more like comparing the, yeah, none of these are, yeah, so it would compare like serial killers versus, yeah, like all of the Gonduk NFTs, as well as Kozik, all the Kozik NFTs, Baseman NFTs. So it's all of them together, right? All the Labbits, all the whatever. So it's not, maybe not the entire independent artist collection, just whatever. Because I think Jermaine Rogers just has this, but he also has this. So I would actually separate these. So there's the rabbits, and then there's the specimens. Like those are two different, in my mind, those are two different things. Because honestly, a lot of people, including myself, if I just put Jermaine Rogers, I'm like, wait, which ones are Jermaine Rogers again? I would completely forget. Maybe Creeping Darrow's the only one that would be like, there's probably very few NFTs that would be like standalone ones that are like representative or whatever. Just bought the floor, Amanda Connor. Let's go. 605. Someone bought it. It'll be cheaper next week. Relax. It ain't going anywhere. Buy it at 350 and two. Exactly. That's my case. Honestly, just wait. There's no reason. I don't want to say no reason. Like, there's a whole lot of reason to like just start gobbling stuff up, right? Like, the only exception I would say is like probably comics are like very, very like low mint and low supply, like things, not low mint, sorry. Things that there's not a lot in circulation, as well as like a low supply. Then like maybe you grab some, but even then, like I do think if you wait, more IP announcements will cause the price of that to go down. Plus, it's just my personal opinion, not too bullish on the idea of like investing a lot in Batmans, because like what do we have, like we're like 15 Batmans on the app. It's kind of getting to the point now where it's like if you want a Batman, you can afford a Batman. You're just limited by price point, right? So I'll call it now 350 for Amanda Connor in 3 weeks. Okay, I'll hold you to that, Rich Buddy. At about 350, I'll say, what's it at right now? 605. I'll say like 425. Not much higher, but not much. It's a bit more. That's my thought on Immutable. In DC, I already have a lot of golden moments, and I literally have a ton of black and white Batmans now. That's awesome. Hell yeah. Yes, I have my notifications for your channel. What's up, Real Property? yeah, so having your notifications on, and I mean, I always get notifications when I stream, even for like myself, which is kind of weird. What is the meme dream? I don't know. It's just a thing that I put up there for donations. For some reason, it's not detecting, like when people actually donate, it's not actually going up in price, which is kind of upsetting. So I need to figure out a way to link that. Not entirely sure. So I need to figure that out. Settings. I'll have to figure that out later, but I just put it up there for fun. So far this stream, we've gotten $8.79 towards the meme dream, which is just memes. Hamoon, why is the what if #1 uncommon higher than the rare? All right, let me look this up. I'll look it up both on my phone as well as on here. Is this the what if? This one? 105? The uncommon. This one? What if #1? Okay. It's gonna just show the same damn thing. Just realized. Hello? All right, I'm just gonna scroll down. $32.49. All right, it's gonna take me about a year to scroll down through this, so. So give me a break. There has to be an easier way to like find this stuff. There it is. So the uncommon right now, it's at 150. Not financial advice, but if y'all got one of these right now, I would sell. I think the supply just ran super low. So there's 20 here. It's 38. Someone just bought them all up. Maybe there's some insider trading going on. Maybe someone knows that there's going to be a movie coming out of the What If series. Who knows? This is crazy. Commons are at 10, but the uncommons are at 150. Like I said, not financial. I mean, there's already people undercutting right now. It looks like it pushed all the way up to 200 and then, or like 190. And then people are trying to undercut each other by like 15, 20 gems, or in this case, 25 gems, and still not selling. So. Yeah, this just makes no sense. I really can't think of a reason why, to be quite honest. I mean, how much are these even going for in real life? Also, I'm not even showing the screen, am I? God damn it. There it goes. This just makes no sense. I really don't get it. Because last it showed was $32. Now it's all the way up to, as you guys can see, it's all the way up to 150. So, like I said, not financial advice, but if you guys own an uncommon one of these, like, I would just try and get rid of this. Like, and according to this, like, I just don't know what the... Damn, I had 10 of these. Yeah, I mean, like I said, if you can dump it, then do it. I just don't understand. I mean, like, look at this. So this is the... I mean, this is the CGC value of it. A 9.6 is like 240. Maybe because of like the new movies or something like that. Or maybe someone just mass delisted a bunch of their comics. I have no idea. But that is so weird. Want to get rich, buddy? 350, I'll bet you something. Dude, F me. One uncommon. I had 10 of these. But I doubt no one's going to buy on the way down. Like, I doubt anyone's going to buy on the way down of these. Like, there's already someone already undercutting by quite a bit. Get it, Hamoon! Get it! Dude, someone buy Hamoon's comic. Someone buy it. Dude, it's a 4-digit mint. It's a 4-digit mint. And so another trick you guys can do, what I would do personally too, is just keep relisting it. So list it. If no one buys it within a couple minutes, just relist it. Because what it's going to do is every time there's a new listing, it's going to push it towards the top, right? So remember earlier we had to scroll down quite a bit to like find What If Spider-Man, but each time it's relisted, that comic that's right here will appear at the top, or at least like probably in the top 4. So as long as you just keep relisting it, it's just going to get more eyes on it, right? So that's what I would do. Just keep relisting it. Yeah, it's just, we'll keep an eye on it. Oh, there's 21. Someone's undercutting. Maybe I shouldn't have brought so much attention to this. Yeah, there might be a pump group. There's something weird going on there. That is too strange. What's good vibes? Any luck on HRO cards? No, I haven't. Honestly, I haven't gone to a Walmart in the last like probably 3-4 days, but I went to Walmart's for a week and a half and I just gave up. The 3 Walmarts closest to me don't carry cards because they had such an issue with people stealing and getting into fights over cards. So I was like, all right, forget it. But there's 2 other Walmarts that are a little bit further away that I would check out occasionally. They never had them. Like, it always seems like sometimes they're like fully stocked, but like everything is there except for HRO cards. So to be honest, I kind of gave up. Maybe I'll check around the time when they do the deliveries for like our pre-orders. I know that's nothing to do with like MJ Holdings delivery or like their stocking schedule, but it's worth a shot. But Bruce, no, I had no luck with HRO cards. Lowest 4-digit min on the market. Yeah, true. If you guys have any ideas for new emotes as well, I'm not sure if we're at that point yet where we can add more emotes, but I'm more than happy to get rid of these like these up arrows and replace them with more fun stuff. Of course, the VV vibes. Gotta have it all. Uncommon costs more than the UR. Only 24. Someone clearly bought out the entire supply. Oh, well, yeah, that's what I'm thinking. But why the uncommon? How many? Well, actually, let me double check. How many mints do these have overall? Can you guys see that? How many mints do these have overall? 3,500 mints compared to what's the... That's pretty low. $28,000. That might be why. That actually might be why. Because we are pretty much getting a What If series, right? Comic. We're also getting a What If series, basically a What If series MCU, like series of shows and movies. And if the What If comic book goes up in price, because how many of the rares are there? This could be one of those like weird early comics that has the distribution of the rarities be like really, really skewed, which that seems to be the case. Give me a sec here. This is just my thought process. This is what I'm thinking for them. It's actually a little bit better if we use my NFT tracker for this one. Looking like no drop tomorrow. Yeah, check the rare and UR prices. Yeah, so like the ultra rare right now is going for 109. The rare is, yeah, 50. NFTs. What's this full screen? So I'll hide this so I don't forget. Comics. What if? Does it show the full amount of mints? Nah, I have to like click on it. So maybe this is actually better. As long as this is accurate. Yeah, it is. How many total mints did this comic have? It has like really obscure numbers. I think actually VV rank shows it. I know I'm jumping to like all these websites, but just trying to figure out all comics by tier. What if 35,000? Yeah, it's one of those it's one of those comics that's like really, really skewed in the rarities, right? So if we look at something like So if we look at something like Avengers 8, the hell is it? Avengers, it says AD. Do not know why I can't find it. There it is. It's right in the middle of the screen. King the Conqueror. So there's 10,000 mints. Let's see, to show how the rarities are divided up. Yeah. So if you look at this one, so look at King the Conqueror, which is a very, very, very high tier comic. So there's 6,000 commons and 2,250 of the uncommons. So it's roughly about a third of the mints of the common. But if we look at the what if, and I think this is the play, whoever this person is, I think this is the play they're going for, is this. It's like 9%. No, it's technically more than that. So it's like 12%. So it's not even a third. It's not even close to a third. It's probably like 12, maybe 15%. So there's just like way less uncommons versus commons, right? So just for a market cap value, just in general, like I'm trying to remember what were the uncommons going for before. For 32. That's the only thing I can think of why this is pumping, to be quite honest. It's just one of those, and I'll be honest, I do think there are some comic book like enthusiasts that prefer to stack the uncommons versus the commons because of the whole rarity, right? Like usually sometimes in this scenario, you do have way less like ratio wise uncommons than the commons. I have Avengers 8 rare. It needs to moon, please. It will. Just wait long enough. So that's just my thought process as to why I think it's potentially just mooning right now. But see, it's already ducking down. 110. Ooh. Thinking something big may be coming this week. With the lack of news from Veve so far, maybe Star Wars, Duel of Fates. Also, the uncommon cover looks better than that rare cover. Potentially. What does the rare cover look like? Secret rare. Oh, the one with the Watcher. I think that's the Watcher. I forgot who that is. I don't know who that is, to be honest. Okay, overseen by the Watcher. Yeah, that's the Watcher of the What If. Yeah, I agree. The rare comic does look like a secret rare. It has like the all white background, so that's kind of cool. Ultra rare. Ultra rare cover looks kind of cool. It shows the Fantastic Four, but no Spider-Man, interestingly enough. And this is the secret rare cover, which I think looks all right. Oof. Yeah, all-time low for that comic. Damn it. I just realized I'm not showing anything again. That's the secret rare cover. This is the rare cover, which also looks like a secret rare because again, it's like all white background. It looks kind of cool. Some people don't like the all white background. I think it looks good for some covers, not all of them, obviously. And then this is the ultra rare cover, which looks all right, but it has no Spider-Man for some reason. There was a group on Twitter Spaces sweeping floors on comics this morning. Wow, I didn't know that. That's cool. I mean, people can do whatever they want. In my personal opinion, I mean, you can, if people want to make pump groups or whatever it is, there's no law against it. I mean, there's nothing. I mean, people can do whatever they want with their money. Reverse Flash versus Flash. A 304 for 550. Let's go. Oh, is that what you grabbed? Let's check it out. I think I'm gonna pull it up. Oops. One more. See, that sounds like a good deal. I mean, that sounds like a low mint because I believe that one is a, I want to say an uncommon because I think most of those fighting ones or most of those head-to-head ones are uncommon, right? No, that's not right at all. Yeah, they're in the superior category. What the hell is this music? Superior. Oof. No. Oh my god. Everything just exploded because I clicked superior. Where is it? Am I just... Is it part of the digital set? It's epic. Oh, it's an epic. I remember one of these rarities had most of the fighting ones, yeah. Like Cheetah versus Wonder Woman. Reverse Flash versus Flash. Let's see. There you are. Dude, you got a 304 for 550? That's sick. Look at this guy. Maybe just because it has 69 in it, but this guy spent 14 bucks on a 69. Maybe it just has 69 in it? I don't know. But like, dude, that's a hell of a deal. Did you relist it yet? Did you relist it for like 150 bucks? Just take the free money, dude. Because right now, I think you would have the lowest mint. There's the 420, of course, expensive as hell. But you would have the lowest mint on the market. Yeah. I mean, you're not going to get 5K for it, but you have the lowest mint on the market. It's not going to be the lowest for that much longer. But 304, that's awesome, dude. Dude, that's a hell of a grab, Dub. Congrats. That's awesome. Some good sniping right there. Were you just skimming through the listings for the most part? I have no money in my account just because I haven't sold anything. I wasn't going to really chase leaderboards, but I think after this next digital collection set, I think I might have a better chance of like doing the digital collectibles or the digital exclusives, let's say. Guess you were just kind of just messing around in here, right? Just looking at different rarities and stuff. See how much the mythics are going for. Yep, they're still up there. Batman, out of 1,000, there's 30 in circulation. Ooh. No low mints yet. Dude, the only thing I hate is when you go back to listings, you don't go back to your rarity or whatever you were looking at before. So you have to like click back and forth each time. So like, let's say I'm looking at legendary. I need to right click and go to Harley Quinn. Because I don't, like, what if I want to look at all the legendaries? And I have to wait for this to basically load the whole thing. I don't need these anymore. Like right now there is Orderly Chaos. I think he's number 1 right now on leaderboards, or he was. I think he's on digital, maybe not hybrid. Yo Vibes, what's up? Thanks for streaming. Of course, Periqui. I've been watching listings all day, filtering by need. Finished uncommon and common and superiors for all. Round $1 a pop. Now I'm working on getting epics complete. Dude, hell yeah. That's awesome. Chill channel, thanks for streaming. Of course, invest more. Pal. Well, we were chill until Brendan Z's here, dude. Now we need to get hyped. I'm just kidding. Yeah, invest more. That means a lot. Thank you. And then Palace G. Brendan Z. Just looking at some HRO stuff. Let's look at the leaderboard really quick. Yeah, Orderly Chaos was at the top. I just have a feeling, ooh, he's really high up there. I'm like, it would just be funny if like literally the morning of the snapshot, like there's people willing to give a bunch of low mint cards to Kiva so we can just like snipe the number 1 spot. I could see that happening. I got a very juicy A5 Joker this morning in a pack. I wish I was recording. Dude. I don't know, man. From a pack. So you got there's a few different Jokers, right? For different rarities. There's a Joker here, but I could have sworn there's like another Joker on like under Epic or Superior. I could be wrong. But dude, if you got an A5, every time I open off cam, I always better luck, dude, then just don't record. Who cares? Is that that's not the only Joker, right? So you got the legendary epic from the digital? Oh, really? So you got the digital. Dude, you got the A5? Are you going to hold on to it or sell it, dude? Because I can almost bet your ass one of those whales are definitely going to like FOMO buy the A5 for a low mint, right? I could definitely see that happening. Because you don't think one of these guys towards the top, probably like top 10, aren't going to try and grab a... Because what's the point swing too? That's another big thing. There's a mythic Joker in the hybrids, yeah. But I guess he's talking with the digital. I know there's like multiple Jokers. I haven't memorized all the cards, believe it or not. But yeah, so how much of a point difference is so let's organize it by score. Dude. So let's say someone had just a generic Joker, let's say like a 60 pointer, like a 63 pointer. And you have a what? A5? So yours is probably worth 82 points, maybe 81, so probably 82 points. Dude, that's a 20-point swing. That's about a 20-point swing, assuming, you know, some of the top tier guys just have like a generic Joker, like around here. So the 20-point swing, if we look at the leaderboard, so a 20-point swing won't get this guy up to here, but it's going to get some people very close to the next dude. Dude, some of these point spreads are kind of crazy. Yeah, I don't know. It's up to you. Me personally, not financial advice. You can do whatever the hell you want, but I'd put it on the market and like advertise it as much as I could. Or keep it forever long term. I just don't know. I feel like probably the best time to sell something like that is either like literally around now, like right before a snapshot, or you hold it super long term and you hope that there's some sort of super long term utility to having these cards, right? I'm still not sure what the hell the utility is going to be of these cards post snapshot. I'm not sure if you guys know. Like, please let me, please like tell me what it is. But in my opinion, that seems to be the best times to sell something like that. It's like literally right before the snapshot, or every time I open off camera, epic. There's a mythic Joker in the hybrids. Yeah, the cutoff date is this Thursday, I think. I'm gonna try and get up before then, because I'll definitely depreciate in that case. I'll hold it. Yeah, I agree 100%. Yeah, it's like if you can't get rid of it, pull it off the market and then just wait. You know, just kind of chop it up to be like, cool, I got a really low mint. I'm just gonna hold it forever now. So, I'd post it in the Discord. I would post it on Twitter. I'd post it. I would try and get to like the, I don't know, just try and get rid of it any way you can. Because epics are only a step down from legendaries, right? Like that's the biggest point swing differential you can get is in those higher rarities, right? Or am I off on that? Like, let's look at the... Dude, I just hate how I have to fucking exit out every time. It's obnoxious. Let's look like just like Solomon Grundy, whatever. Yeah, it's like you look at the point swing from like a high mint to like a pretty low mint. It's like, what is that? 8 points? It's not going to give you much. That's on a common. But epics are only a step down from legendary, obviously. Ugh, wrong one. So yeah, man. I don't know, where are you thinking about putting it up for? Got any pre-orders coming? I can't wait. I got one box coming in. That's literally it. I really wish I bought more. But I was already gonna like buy buy 2 of the packs, digital ones, and also buy a box. I would have bought more, don't get me wrong. I wish I bought 10 of the digital packs. I think everyone wish they did. if they didn't. Let's see how many, is there any recent sales? That's 5 days. So a lot of the sales are happening basically anywhere between 12 to 1600 pretty consistently. Just trying to think of like where, again, not financial advice, like where the hell I would price it if you're just trying to get rid of it. Because yours is going to be worth what, like 82 points? So you like, if you're trying to get rid of it, you need to undercut this guy. Because only for what, 4 points less, someone could buy. Like, so you can't put it for like, you know, 12K or something like that. Maybe, I don't know. I mean, that's going to be up to you, dude. I don't know how to price this. I think it's a pretty good gap differential there. Like 69 all the way down to 56. Or export it to Immutable X, dude. That's another option too. Just export it to Immutable X and just try and get a bunch of money and get a bunch of money there. I mean, that could happen. What are your plans with your digital packs? Are you gonna hold or sell? I'm thinking I'm gonna hold mine for long term. Already sold one all-time high, so at least I took profit already. Yeah, dude, that's really smart. That's what I would have done if I bought 10 of them. Probably would have sold 1 or 2 at above like 700, 750, 800, if you can time that top right. And then I just would have kept probably most of them for like a very, very long-term thing. Good idea. Yeah, or export it to Immutable X. Because some people got more money there. Just put on Discord. I would just advertise it everywhere. Because you literally have 2 days. What? 2-3 days? Yeah, the 21st. So, you know what you're doing. I'm just here to give you ideas and not tell you what to do. I like providing options. Definitely going to throw up an Immutable X? Hell yeah, dude. Put it up for ETH. Someone's going to grab it. I could have sworn someone said they put up like a A1 Joker for like 24 ETH or something crazy. Does anyone know like the actual sale of that? Like, did that actually happen? I doubt it went for 24 ETH, but maybe he sold it for like, you know, 15 or 10 or 5 or whatever. Kind of curious to see how much it actually sold for, if it did. Put it up for Omi. You could do that. It's just like, I don't know how many people. I mean, there's just way more people with ETH. That's just it. Remember, you're trying to. You can always exchange it for ETH to Omi, right? You're gonna have to pay some fees and stuff, but I think you could probably get a better price with ETH, just straight up. It's up to you. I mean, it's your NFT. You can do whatever the hell you want with it, but. All right, let's go back to here. Just empty ass screen. See where it's at now. 79. Oh, dude, people are undercutting so hard on this Uncommon What If comic. All the way down to 79. No one's buying. Either that or people are delisting. I don't know. Yeah, that's crazy. Did you end up selling yours? I thought someone might have been able to sell theirs. Thor, I overlooked this earlier. Thor 337 Common Floor is 55 right now for anyone into that comic. I do like the Thor one. I do have the... Right, I didn't want to miss it. Common. 55? 56? Okay, it looks like someone already bought yours. I have the ultra rare. I bought it for like 510 though, unfortunately. I bought it for 510 like, I don't know, 4 weeks ago. So I got a decent price, you know, obviously, again, same story that it's been for the last like 9 weeks. Like, oh, I could have waited and got a better price. So I just like the ultra rare, like the Veve exclusive covers. I just like those way better. Oh, NYX is moving a bit. NYX common can move. if we really wanted to. Dude, people are sneaking. People are sneaking around, sweeping these comic floors. You guys weren't kidding. Uncommon. 150. Is that right? Was it always that much? I feel like that's a recent thing. Come on, where's the ecomi wiki? There it is. Ultimate Fall. Ultimate Fallout. Did I spell it wrong? Am I an idiot? Ultimate Fallout number 4. Uncommon. Oh, it went up 10%. Okay. Maybe it's not as low as I could have sworn this was going for like 100 or something. And it already went up like, yeah, I guess it was. Yeah, I won. 4 days ago it was going for 100. So I did pump recently. Yeah. I could have sworn these were going for like 90, 95, 100. So I did pump recently. Interesting. Did you get any airdrops on Veve? I got the poster and sold it instantaneously. It was out of my account by 8:01. Dude, that's smart. You get rid of it ASAP. Check out Web of Spider-Man 32. All right. That's my advice every time. Like, if you get an airdrop, sell it immediately because it does nothing but go down in price, especially with the current market. Weeb of Spider-Man. Web of Spider-Man. 32. Dude, why is there so... Oh my god, it's because it's a series. Son of a bitch. Okay. And then you said... Just in general, check out Web of Spider-Man? Like, which rarity? Uncommon? Common? There's a certain rarity I'm supposed to be looking at? How is Hawkeye UR comic under 100? Sheesh. It's up there. It's not that crazy. There's a couple different tier lists I use for the comics. Tom Shockley. I'm sure you've heard of most of the ones I'm gonna reference here, but in case you haven't. So, God, I just had one up. I use VVRank.com. That's one I do use. This is like a very good, like, general listing. I don't know. Hawkeye is one I never paid too close attention to. Original MCU guy. So Hawkeye, I guess, is like B tier according to VVRank.com. But my favorite one that I like using is actually... I'm actually going to open this in another tab, which is Boodle NFT. I actually really like his tier list that he uses because everything is organized. Open this, then I need to right click and do like open image in new tab. That makes it just like look cleaner. But I really like Boodle NFT's tier list just because it's super clean. It's a little bright, I'll be honest. It's a little hard on the eyes. Kind of curious where he actually put Hawkeye. Right here. Top of A tier. So there's like AAA, AA, then A tier. So I guess that would technically be like B tier. This is like Grail status. This is A tier. This is like B tier. I guess you could kind of consider it that way. It's up there. I mean, shit, I don't know. Hawkeye sold for 110K. Yeah, I didn't realize it was, it's a bit on the higher end. Let's look up Hawkeye. Of course, it's showing Darkhawk. Is there space here? Is there a hyphen here? What if I just put in Hawk? Darkhawk. Why is it not showing Hawkeye? Am I drunk? Oh, it's because it's called Tales of Suspense. Okay. I'm like, like, what the hell is that comic called? But it's called Tales of Suspense. That's why. Number 57. And you said, what is under the ultra rare? Yeah, it's below 100 right now. Trying to find the Hawkeye comic right now really quick. I'll catch up with chat in a sec. There it is. That's kind of easy to find. But Tom, I agree. This does seem pretty low for ultra rare. Yeah, dude, that's a huge undercut there. Like 15 gem undercut, and people just kept on undercutting from there. I really like those VV exclusive covers. I do like the way Hawkeye looks a lot in the VV exclusive cover. Avengers. Number 57. Yeah. Market's going down. I don't know. I kind of just tend to stick to the very top comics, to be quite honest, for my collection. Like the ones towards the AAA or the AA. How's Ghost Rider doing? That's actually a good question. There it goes. Now it's finally moving. I figured since Moon Knight was pumping, I felt like it was only a matter of time before Marvel Spotlight started moving. Because once Werewolf by Midnight started approaching the Marvel Spotlight comic, I'm like, I feel like Marvel's like, I know Moon Knight is like newer, it's got a show and all that stuff, but it's only a matter of time before Ghost Rider starts making appearances, right? Yeah, I was buying the Uncommon Fallout number 4 at $98 a few days ago. That's a good move, Pixel Trader. Yeah, that was a good move. You probably saw that at the very bottom, huh? And then it pumped pretty quickly all the way up. So did you manage to, did you keep it or flip it? You're hodling or flipping? Calm preferably, plateau before catapult. Okay. If my collectibles buys, I buy. It's a typically a good rule of thumb when it comes to comics. Just buy whatever he buys. Why is What If Uncommon number 1 worth so much? I don't know. It just started pumping randomly. The only theory I can come up with is that the not mint ratio, but the rarity ratio is like really skewed towards the commons. So there's 35,000 mints of that comic, and 28,000 of those are in the common, which is pretty high. That's like, I don't know what the exact percentage is, but that's like 75, maybe 80% all in the common, and then the rest of the rarities are pretty low. That's the only reason I can think of why someone actually stacked the uncommons, because there's only 3,500 uncommons, but there's 28,000 commons, and that ratio is very skewed. King Comics on super low supply too. The UR pumped a lot the last few days. Yeah, let's check out actually Avengers. Whoops, wrong button. Let's do this too. Close that. Avengers number 8. Where the shiza? A little birdie told me that Omi the Clown might be working on a way to try and get a similar graph thing set up for HRO, which would be awesome. But let's hope that happens. The Uncommon is the one I own. Best cover. This is the best cover by far. Let's look at the supply. So there's 41. Yeah, it's pretty low. I mean, it was lower earlier. Let's look at the common. And you can even see here with the ratio with the Avengers comic. Dude, I hate this new music. But you can see the ratio, right? So there's 6,000 commons and 2,250 of the uncommons. So basically, there's a third the amount of uncommons versus commons. But when we looked at the what if, so this is like 33%, let's just say 30%. But we look at the what if comic, only like 12% of the uncommons is like the same as like the commons. I don't know. I hope I'm explaining that correctly, or like, so that makes sense. But the ratio is just like really off for that comic. 58, it looks like that's an all-time low for listings. 58 total listings for King the Conqueror. And it's holding very strong at 235. It's awesome. And then of course we'll look at the, oh, that's Avengers 80. I'm like, dude, why is the Kang Secret Rare at 320? That doesn't seem right. Look at the ultra rare. All older comics become extinct. 30-day delistings always hitting. Yeah, that is very true. Yeah, that 30-day delist is actually kind of a nice feature. Dude, what is up? It's like something on my lips. Hi Vibes, man. I'm glad I got the Moon Knight UR at 75. Do you see it as a blue chip comic? It's up there. It really depends on how much further it gets pushed into the MCU and like further shows, right? So let's see where Boodle put Moon Knight. Just below Ghost Rider, like just below it, which I would probably agree. I do think when Ghost Rider hits, it's gonna do very, very well. Ghost Rider 9.6 sells for 80k. Werewolf by Night is at 9.6 sells for 20k. Exactly, Anomaly. I'm looking at it here, and I agree with this tier list, which is why I like Boodle's tier list, because it goes from top down, left to right. Hope you guys can see this. Also, if you guys, I think this works. Let me see here. I'll just copy and paste it for you guys so you guys can have it. I think that works. Whoops, wrong thing. I don't think that'll work. Try it. I hope it does. If not, I'll just link you Boodle NFT's Twitter page. And this is the tier list. He updates it pretty frequently. I would say like once a week, maybe every other week. But I agree with this list that the Werewolf by Night is like just below Ghost Rider. It's up there. It's the new hotness, right? There's a new show, probably gonna appear like in the MCU movie or something like that. But once Ghost Rider hits, I think there's a bigger cult following of Ghost Rider than Moon Knight right now. Conwork, what up, Vibes? What up, Vibes? What's up, dude? Amazing Spider-Man 361, Uncommon Pumping 2. I picked one up at 50 the other day. It's more gems than the rare cover. Spider-Man 361, which one is that? Is that this one? That's not the Hammerhead one, right? Is it the Hammerhead one? There's just so many comics and so many names. I keep forgetting which ones, like which ones are which. I gotta put a dash in here. Carnage. Uncommon. Yeah, it looks like it's pulling back a little bit right now, only because it probably pumped recently. Oh yeah, look at that. At 46. 3 days ago. That's all the way, it went all the way up to 88, and now it's just kind of like retracing down to 75, right? So it's my favorite cover. It's a great looking cover. That's actually really, really cool. I never really looked that closely at the at Carnage, at the FA Carnage. Dude, like I'd rather have these art pieces as my posters in my vault, or like in my VVverse showroom, or whatever the hell you want to call it. Like I'd rather have, honestly, most of the time, I'd rather have comic covers be like giant posters or things that like my art pieces than like the actual like independent art posters. That's just me personally. So I totally don't blame people that, you know, want independent artists for their posters or whatever, but I think some of the comic covers look so good. I'd rather just have a hallway or like a room where it's just like nothing but oversized comic covers is just like posters. I'd rather have that personally. Cool. Head back here. What was it I was gonna look up? Oh yeah, Ghost Rider. I still have a ton of Ghost Rider comics to get rid of. I actually stacked those before. I'm still reading my Werewolf by Night. Each time I go in the toilet, I know TMI, but each time I go in the toilet, I read a little bit more. There is a lot of text in this. It's like very heavy with the amount of reading compared to some other comics. Like, it's quite a bit of reading. Like you look at some of these pages, like look at this page, like look at the bottom 2 panels, like half the panel is just text. So it does take a little while to kind of read through Werewolf by Night, but so far it's a pretty cool story. There's Kang. Yeah, I kind of like collecting more of the ultra rares. So I have 10 of the commons of the Ghost Rider. I have 3 of the ultra rare Ghost Riders that I'm trying to, sell all but like 1 or 2 or whatever. Honestly, I'm just trying to get some like more, what do you call? Just gems in my account, because my gems are kind of low. I thought I got this at a good deal a while ago. Now it's even cheaper than what I bought it, which is crazy. I bought this. I bought this cover. I love X-Men, so I bought this. I got this for 39 gems when the floor was like 55. And that was like 3 weeks ago. Then all of a sudden it's like, bam, already half price from where it was. Rare Werewolf by Night. Yeah. Want to get more comics, for sure. But cool little list. I do want to expand upon it more. I think I want to get some more of the like classic stuff. We'll just leave it on this screen because this is by far and away the best meme cover. As it should be. See that? It's the same thing. I was like, dude, that's such like a meme template. We have to make it happen. I agree. Do you have Thanos UR? I do not have the Thanos UR. I'm a huge fan of the ultra rares. Don't get me wrong, secret rares have the highest potential to get paid out, but I really like the VV exclusive covers of the ultra rares, and it's also affordable too. Like we can look at some of these lists. I can bet you probably 6 times out of 10, most of the time there are less ultra rares on the market than secret rares. Like I don't know. Let's look up. I don't know, someone brought it up earlier. Amazing Spider-Man 101. I know Anomaly pointed out. Amazing. That's a relatively newer one. Hello? Is this just like not reacting? Hello? Kind of freaking out on me. I think we don't need this anymore. I also got I really like this cover. I actually won this one on drop. This one, the Fallen Suns ultra rare. Dude, I love that. Black suit, Spider-Man, Iron Man, Spider-Woman, Wolverine, and then Hawkeye. I knew it was going to go up in price because the Series 1 version, I think this cover looks better than the Series 1 version, so part of me wants to keep it. Part of me also doesn't mind dumping it either. But I do like the cover a lot. Amazing Spider-Man 101. So ultra rare, there's 46 for sale. Secret rare, there's 34. Okay, not a little bit more, but I feel like more often than not, like when you look up most comics, there's actually like less ultra rares depending on how the rarities were divided up. Like sometimes there's actually less ultra rares than there are secret rares, like on market. Yeah, all the FA Carnage covers except Common would make great SR covers. Yeah, I agree. Carnage is pretty damn cool. Carnage is also just a cool character. Haven't been keeping up with the market recently. What's the general feel right now? I think the collectibles is still, it's the downtrend has slowed down a lot. And if anything, it's kind of plateauing in some areas. Comics are being shaken up a bit. Some people were saying that a lot of people were sweeping floors of comics. Sometimes like really random comics are pumping right now. So I'd say comics are looking pretty hype right now, especially since the delisting feature, or people are buying a bunch of these Fallen Sun stuff or whatever it is. Musky Doge, what up, VV fam and vibes? What's up? So we'll head back. It does seem like comics are being are pretty hype right now. I'll say that. Street print airdrop only has 1,100 mints. Do you see this going higher in the price in the long? I have no idea. I feel like it's too difficult to price like airdrops, and on top of that, like independent artist airdrops. I really don't know. It's hard to compare. Amazing Spider-Man 101 Morbius is pumping. It's worth 10K on the street. 9.6. I like that term. It's like, oh, it's that worth that much on the street. Look, let's actually head back here. Yeah, this seems to be going for... I think... Do you think it has anything to do with the fact that like the movie hasn't been gotten like the best reviews? I think that could be part of it. Is that like the honestly, like the movie has not gotten like the best reviews, so I do think that is affecting its price a little bit. On top of that, there's always just like some new shit coming out, right? Like people always want to buy the new thing, so people that did stack Morbius, the Morbius comic, like I still need, that's actually a cool looking cover, but some people said they actually like the rare more just because it accentuates the eyes more, like the red eyes like just look better in black and white, which I agree. This is the one I want. This is another ultra rare cover I want. I love this cover. Is just hilarious. I don't care for Bushman. This cover with all the superheroes is like eggs flying around and stuff. I just think that cover is hilarious. That's where I got the idea for this this emote. Captain America's flying around. I do like for Bushman. For Bushman. Yeah, Morbius is nice. I have a full set. Even bought the IRL. Ooh, facsimile of it. Werewolf by Night and Ultimate Fallout. First ever physical comic purchases. Let's go, dude. See, this is what Vivi's all about. Getting people into buying the physical stuff. I don't think there's no, you know, competition between physicals and digitals, right? If anything, because of digital, people are becoming physical collectors. Vibes, can I see your shirt? Yeah, it's just Ninja Turtles. Actually, I probably should be. I realize I have not stand up at all. It's good to stand up and project the voice. But yeah, this is... Make it awkward. Ninja Turtles. Actually, this probably would give you a better view. Maybe not really. Yeah. They're teenage, they're mutant, and they're turtles. Boom. There we go. Now I'm standing, projecting the voice more, which is good. There you go, real property. Kevin Nova, hey Vibes, off topic question, just landed at Phoenix, and food recommendations, thanks for the comment. Oh, you landed in Phoenix? So you actually landed not too far away from where I used to live. I used to live like 5 minutes away from the airport. Not anymore. Around there? Close to the airport. I'd have to like look it up. Because I lived kind of like an obscure direction from the airport. Because I know some like really good places in like Scottsdale and stuff, like Old Town Scottsdale. That's kind of where I honestly used to hang out quite a bit. But like in Phoenix, believe it or not, I didn't really eat at a lot of places around where I lived. Weirdly enough, I know. Because usually anytime I usually went out for food, I would usually go visit my friends, like where they lived. It depends, like, gosh, there was a place called, Postino's is a good place. I'm just not sure. I think there's a Postino's close by. I don't know what kind of place you're looking forward to. Postino's is a nice, like, they have like a bottle and board deal where you can get like a bottle of wine and some it might be a bit of a drive from where you are. It's probably like less than 10 minutes. At least the one in Phoenix. Yeah, I'm just more familiar with like the places in like Old Town Scottsdale, because that's just like where my friends and I usually just hung out before we go drinking for the day. It's like, oh, let's go eat here, then just like go do day drinking in Old Town Scottsdale. So yeah, Kevin. I'm trying to think like what else. Like, I don't know, like, what do you like to eat? It just really depends. Burgers, tacos, stuff like that. If you're ever in like Old Town Scottsdale, go to, is it Farm and Craft? It's an amazing place. You can go ahead and get your frosé there. You can get a frosé. Yeah, Farm and Craft is really good. If you're like in Scottsdale, which doesn't sound like you are, obviously. Nice shirt. Now flip it up. It's hilarious. It reminds me of my drunk family. Yeah. I don't have a big preference for a lot of Veve exclusive, except for the not brand one. Really amuses me. Perfect timing. It is a great, like, yeah, it's a great cover. It's hilarious. Let me see. Ooh, also there's, let's see. If you like burgers, I know Burger Theory is pretty good. Cold beers and cheeseburgers is good. I mean, honestly, like there's just so many good places around here. Don't go to Whataburger or Smashburger or Five Guys. I know I'm like not helping you at all, but yeah, Kevin Nova, I hope that helped. I'll check out Postino's traveling up to Sedona and Page for the week. Nice. Yeah, Postino's, I think that whole bottle and board deal, I think that's actually Thursdays. So, but yeah, if you want like a burger, cold beers and cheeseburgers is good. Burger Theory is good as well. If you wanted more like, I don't know, Mexican food or like tacos. Trying to find places also like around the airport as well. Whoa, what the hell's going on here? Yeah, I don't know. That's pretty much it. There's a Greek food. It's a Greek food. Yeah, Greek food. I used to get called Spartan pita, which is really good. Spartan pita is good. That's actually like just a few blocks from where I used to live anymore. So, see, Rios, you think there will be an airdrop on the Ukraine sunflowers and the painting they came out with too? I could see them doing it potentially. That'd be awesome because I have both sets, full sets. Yo, any info about comics to showroom? Asking for a friend. I think they said they put that on the back burner. To be honest, like I don't think they're doing comics in showrooms anytime soon. For the most part. If I had, like, I don't know, maybe like Q2, probably Q3, who knows? Can never go wrong with Canes. Yeah, Canes is, I'll be honest, it's a little overrated. Canes, like, what really saves the chicken is the sauce. Like, if you don't have the sauce, like, you're just eating, I mean, like, the chicken is good, don't get me wrong, but Come on, guys, hit that like button for VV Vibes. Yes, please. Hit the like button, hit all that stuff. The person in front of me said to go to Postino's too. Sounds like a winner. Yeah, it's great. It's a good spot. Especially if you're there with your wife or girlfriend or whatever, it's a good spot. Sauce and the toast. Yeah, the toast is good. I don't because I used to live in California. I know some people are like really big into In-N-Out. Like there's obviously In-N-Outs here. But In-N-Out it's a bit overrated. Like people I think overhype it. It's like the same thing like people like really overhype like Rick and Morty. Like, oh my god, you have to watch it, it's so funny, blah blah. They almost like hype it up so much to the point where like when you watch it, you're like, okay, it's like pretty funny, it's kind of like quirky and just like kind of crazy. It's the worst if you actually watch it. Do not watch Rick and Morty with like a Rick and Morty fan. They will ruin it for you. Do not watch it with them. Just watch it by yourself. Enjoy it for what it is. It's also one of those shows where you might have to watch like multiple times and you understand all the quotes and stuff like later. Kind of like, I don't know what's out, like Napoleon Dynamite. I remember like the first time I watched Napoleon Dynamite, I'm like, what the hell did I watch? I watched it again. I'm like, okay, I kind of see how it's kind of funny. And then it wasn't until I went to go see my friends, we started quoting that movie a lot. Yeah, so it's one of those shows. Can I get a look on The Biggest Losers? The show? No, I'm just kidding. Five Guys over In-N-Out. I'd probably, yeah. I don't know. It depends on what kind of mood I'm in, but I would generally agree with that. I do think the Five Guys fries is better than In-N-Out, though animal style fries is better. So I know that's kind of cheating because you're like throwing a bunch of extra shit on it. So so Five Guys fries is better than In-N-Out fries unless you go animal style. I'd also agree Five Guys just because every time I drive by In-N-Out, so there's a part in Phoenix or Tempe, I believe. There's an In-N-Out and a oh my god, what's it called? Dutch Bros. Right next to each other. You know all the fucking basic people are going there, and those lines go forever. Like I'm so surprised. Like after like 6 or 7 o'clock, like probably around this time, the line at In-N-Out is always at least 25 cars. And then if you go to Dutch Bros, it's just as long. It's just crazy. But yeah, we'll take a quick look at The Biggest Losers. For comics or collectibles, I guess we'll do both. Let's start with collectibles. Collectibles. Like there's just so many people online. I just don't even bother. Like that's another big up, I would say, for Five Guys is like anytime you go to Five Guys, there's not 25 cars in line in front of you. You don't have to wait that long. You think Vivi will have a big drop this week or coming weekend? I find it strange they haven't announced anything yet. Star Wars maybe? You find it strange? Doctor Strange? That could be another thing. I don't think necessarily like just because Vivi is quiet, they have like a big announcement coming. Like potentially, again, all this stuff is kind of lined up with whatever the licensor wants to do, so it's really hard to tell. Maybe. I think it'd be cool if we got Star Wars and or Doctor Strange or anything Marvel or Star Wars or Disney related later. I think there was a bit of like Disney, like strangely enough to say, like Disney Marvel fatigue for a little bit, but it's nice to kind of get some independent artist stuff going, which is pretty fun. Okay, so Biggest Losers on the hour. Failure of control, obviously. This is what happens every single time there's an airdrop tied to an NFT. The second the utility is done, people just dump it immediately. Like, I'll be honest, if there was an airdrop for, like, let's say the Ukraine posters as well as like the sunflowers, if that happened, I would just dump them. I would sell them immediately. I would just dump them. And the reason why this happened, you know, yesterday for failure of control, because people already knew the snapshot happened like a week ago. So people are like, cool, the utility of this is done, sell, gone, whatever. What else? Storm is down 34%. So it looks like she was at like $31, 31 gems, I should say. Now she's lower. Matt got overhyped, still not even above box price. I just skipped this drop altogether, to be honest. I just didn't even bother with it. Same thing, Gold Racks. Again, you're seeing here, people hyped it up a lot. I heard this went up to like 300 gems at one point. I know ecomi wiki didn't track it, but I heard this like went up like super high. but I guess it's retraced now back to like 190. I don't know, like people, it's cool. Like, don't get me wrong. Like the interaction between Matt and the gold weapons rack is cool. It's just not something I would personally pay over 200 gems for, just to see that interaction. OG Devil Bunny Red, down 21%. Just Us Black and White, 21. Deadbeats, I think that's just the airdrop, so it has honestly nowhere to go but down for the most part. It is a 1-of-1 set, right? This is how these airdrops work. It's like a 1-of-1 set. Yeah, it says total of 1 collectibles in this series, so it's a 1-of-1 set. Marceline is down. Melvin, Little Friend Silver at 350. Kind of want to check this out really quick. How low is this? Is this like an all-time low for this? It's getting there. I think its all-time low is technically 290. DeLorean 1.6 at 63. Holding its value. I think mostly just, I think it's just holding on to dear life just because of the drivability, and like basically Veve confirmed 5 or 6 times like, yes, it's going to be drivable, just wait. So Matt Gonda keeps teasing some new large edition count physical project. Wonder if these deadbeats will have some kind of utility there. I think so. I do think he definitely seems to be very active when it comes to the utility as well as the physical collecting side. That could be part of the reason why I think Veve was like hyping up his NFT so much, to be quite honest. Like, it seems like they just made an extra effort to really push his NFTs over other independent artists. That just seems to be my take on it. Cora's down, Stelina's down, Visible Woman. We'll look at comics really quick, and then I'll jump back to chat. Comics. So Marvel's #1, the rare, down 33%. Rare Avengers #47. I think this is the first appearance of Black Knight. Yeah, Black Knight is actually down, but it looks like it actually started pumping again. Yeah, this is ridiculously cheap for first appearance of Black Knight. Ultra rare going down, or sorry, rare, not ultra rare, going down to 30 gems. Still pretty cheap. Common Hit Monkey going down to 23. Where did this thing go? I could have sworn this went for like a lot initially. Yeah, I could have sworn this was like closer to 100 gems at one point, but I guess it only peaked at like 80. Fallen Sun, The Death of Captain America, this ultra rare. I don't know which one that's from. Uncanny X-Men 129, rare is down. Cool. All right. Back to chat. Back to the memes. See what else is going on with the comics. Something's going on with Daredevil here. Let's see. Someone undercutting? 67. 51. 433. Cool. Let's see here. Fat Burger. I've heard of that place. I don't think I've ever been there. Choo Choo. What's up, dude? Vibes. Pump. American Egghead. Dang, this autocorrect. Can I see the biggest losers on Veve? Yeah, I got it. I got you. Who's your top non-IP artist? Non-IP artist. Right now, I'll probably either say Ron English or... I'll probably say Ron English for the most part. That's just me personally. Like on the Veve app, yeah. Eventually, I mean, if we get like Banksy on the app, which seems to be kind of teased by David Yu quite a few times on his last couple like interviews and stuff. So if we get Banksy, it's a whole nother level. But I'll probably say Ron English. Gone Duck keeps teasing some new large. Did I already read that, or you just put it again? Oh, okay. If I'm just slow to read chat, guys, it's just because I haven't caught up yet. So it's not like I skipped you. I, 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 literally read every single message in my chat eventually. Black Panther SR is pumping. If my Black Panther SR I got on drop, number 700, mint hits 1.7, should I hold or sell? Get some golden moments? Dude, that's tough. Person at the top of the hybrid leaderboard hit 100%. Holy moly, dude. DC Comics win. Thanks for all your info. Who knows, dude? Could happen soon. Maybe, maybe not. It's funny because like Veve never confirmed nor denied that they had DC Comics. I think as of right now it sounds like a no, but it's not out of the realm of possibility. Let's look at the. Let me pull it up really quick. Let's look at DC. DC. Let's look at Black Panther. Secret rare. Yeah, it's moved up a little bit. So it's at 1,000. Now it's based at 1,300. That's a good move. That's a good pump from basically a week ago. No, 4 days ago. Wow. Yeah, it has actually moved up quite a bit. I think mostly the delisting feature, right? I think you can almost just play around the delist, right? Because this is where March 23rd. So this released February 23rd. And they started delisting here potentially. I don't know. But if that is the case, I mean, basically more Black Panthers are going to get delisted in 5 days. So interesting. Should you sell? I don't know, dude. 700 is not like a super low mint compared to the 2,800. I mean, if you could sell it and grab some, in my personal opinion, again, not financial advice, if I could, I probably would sell it. And like you said, probably grab some golden moments, Rios. I mean, shit. I mean, if you sold that, you got, let's say, 1,100 gems. You can buy some golden moments with that. Golden Mo. If I had 1,000 gems, if I had 1,100 gems, what would I buy golden moments wise? This is not all the golden moments. It's incorrect. All right, it's not working with me. I just have to like retype it in. If I had, still waiting on my HRO pre-order to come in. Did you ever have any luck at Walmart? Oh no, no. I mentioned earlier, I think like the 2 or 3 Walmarts closest to me just don't carry cards because they're like, we've had too many fights and too many stolen cards to like hold them. So they just don't hold cards anymore. And the 2 other Walmarts that are like a little bit further away, like I went to them probably like 4 or 5 times over the course of like a week and a half. So I went there like pretty much, I would say pretty much every other day for a while. And one time I saw both stores, both of them were heavily stocked. Like it looked like it was just freshly stocked and everything was gone, or sorry, no, everything was there and no HRO cards. It's also kind of hard to tell because like HRO, it's just so new. There's not like a box or like a label below it, you know, that says like HRO cards. And I'm like, oh darn, I missed it. Like there's just no way to tell that they're even missing. Like, I don't know, so I kind of gave up on it. I might check again tomorrow. I heard they are shipping out the cards. I've heard from people in chat that they're actually starting to ship them out tomorrow. Not 100% certain, but yeah. But if I had 1,000 gems, which golden moments would I buy? I would say if you're just shooting for 1 golden moment, I mean, it's hard to like not just, I mean, Elsa's a bit, let's say 1,100 gems. Let's say, you know, that's kind of just putting myself in Rios's position of, if it hits 1.7K, yeah, let's say you sold it for 1.7K and you end up getting 1,500 gems, just to kind of round down. If you had 1,500 gems, I would get, if you wanted 1 NFT, I'd get C3PO. If you wanted 2, I would get, how much is Iron Man right now? 700. I'd probably get so for 1500. I mean, like, even getting like 2 Ironmans isn't terrible. Like, have one to keep and one to sell for later, because that's also the hardest thing. Is like, if you just own one golden moment, you're like trying to time like, oh, when's the best time to sell and all that stuff. That's why I kind of like the idea of buying doubles or, you know, or triples if you can afford it. Yeah, it's kind of hard. Maybe Elsa and like one of the cheaper ones, like maybe Wally, something like that for 1500, or maybe Winnie the Pooh. You're trying to buy 3, probably like Iron Man, Winnie the Pooh, and probably like Donald and Daisy or something like that for 1500. I think that's like a solid lineup of 3. Kind of forgot about Homer and Bart. That one's decent. I don't. So it's one of those NFTs I'm not like too bullish on, to be quite honest. With the golden moments, like, it's still respectable, but I just think, like, I'd rather have 2 Winnie the Poohs than Homer and Bart, personally. Yeah. I don't know. That's what I would do. Cool. I will be jumping off here in probably like, I don't know, 5-10 minutes. See if you guys have any like burning questions or anything you guys want to know. Let me know. Kind of stinks you can't see like the newest listings, right? Like on this market page. Remember, you guys would like refresh it right here, and you could like see all like the most recently posted NFTs, and it was super easy to snipe. It's still somewhat easy. Like, if you just go to the market page, if you go to collectibles and you just refresh right here, like, you can see which ones are the new ones pop up. So like, oh, Harley Quinn 405, so someone undercut by 20 gems. You just keep refreshing right here until it does something, hopefully. Come on, you're making me look bad. All right, whatever. We'll just wait like 20 seconds. What collectibles are pumping? Let's see. One more refresh. There it goes. So I refreshed. So there's a stamp for 2 gems under. Wally for 5 under. Yeah. So I mean, it's hard because you're just I'm just looking at floor price. You can't tell mints, right? So that's kind of one issue. Because before it was actually infinitely easier to snipe low mints because you could actually see the mint number on this page, but now you can't. So you have to like click here and just hope that someone just like really undercut the floor versus like a low mint, if that makes sense. All right, let's go over here. Let's see here. Which comics are pumping? Okay, it's right here. Yeah. Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. Strangely enough, that poster just pumped 30%. So good for that. Okay. Guess the price is just low enough that it did well. Is this a 1 of 1 set? No, it's a 1 of 4. I'm not sure why that like pumped a lot. Ghost Bear is going up. Chupacabra, Specimen 4. Starfire. Starfire went up quite a bit, actually. Yeah, she was going for 750. Now up to 975. Storm Secret Rare up to 200. Yeah, some of these are actually going up quite a bit. Harley Quinn, yeah, there's some cheap Harley Quinns on the app right now. Okay, Black Panther SR for Spider-Man 2099. I don't know about that. I do like Spider-Man 2099 a lot, but where's Spider-Man 2099 at? Hopefully it'll show up. I just put in 2099. Nope. Okay, try this. He's at 900 right now. I think it's, yeah, he's pretty low. Sucks you didn't get him at 700. I think it could maybe still go lower, but yeah, if it does hit this low again, maybe not bad to pick up that and then pick up Iron Man. I think that's a great, if you pick up this plus Iron Man or something. What's your current favorite collectible that you personally own on Veve? Current favorite collectible you personally own on Veve? I would say for comic, it's definitely this. Oh, I gotta show it. For comic, it's definitely this Adventures comic. It's just funny. I love the cover. Also, it's probably one of my like more pricier comics. For collectibles, it's probably Steamboat Willie, like ones that I own. I like Steamboat Willie a lot. Just the historical significance. The fact that I won it on drop and I'm holding it through it just getting completely choke slammed on the market, but I don't mind. So me and Steamboat Willie have been on an emotional journey. So that's my take. So those are probably my two favorite. Though if I did own Iron Man, I'd probably put Iron Man up there. I want to put it above Steamboat Willie, but it would be definitely a close second to Steamboat if I owned Iron Man. If I know if there's a Wolverine NFT, ooh, that'd be top. That'd be top. Yeah, I need to figure out this this meme dream bar thing, because I think it only takes into consideration donations through like the thing itself. I don't know, it's super weird. I need to figure it out how it works, but we can always fix it later. But cool guys, I think that's it for today. I think it's interesting today. It's been super interesting. HRO market, the Veve market. Kind of nice to have some stuff to talk about. Things are pumping and moving. I'm excited for my HRO pack to eventually get delivered. What's my most rare collectible? I don't know. My most rare? Like low mint? Maybe the Guernica poster? How many of these were there? Maybe this? Probably this, and I have 3 of them. It's just like, if we're just talking raw numbers. Real Property, thank you so much. Donated $2 through Super Chat. I really, really appreciate it. Moi, moi, moi. Getting the gold dust going on. I appreciate that. Hype for the HRO thing, the pre-orders are getting. Yeah, dude, I wish I bought so many more. Don't get me, I wish I bought, my only, not even like regret, I guess regret, is I should have just bought more. Should have just bought more digital packs, bought more physical packs, like, should have just bought more. You know, also you can just resell them too on eBay. Like, I'm not sure how much people are buying them for now, but I do expect the price to dip a bit, because a lot of people are going to be selling their pre-orders on eBay, and a lot of people are going to be undercutting each other, because we will see, just like the HRO market here, because within the span of probably like the same like week or two, there's going to be a lot of people just undercutting each other, just like this market. You know, prices of all these used to be much, much higher, until now people can scan their cards, and now all the commons that were like $2-3, now they're all $1. Like the price of all these cut by half, 60-70%. Almost across the board. Mostly on the lower end stuff. Some of the higher end stuff did go down in value, but not as much, I think. But I think the same thing's going to happen with the hybrid like boxes. I think a lot of people are going to get them within the same week or two of each other, and everyone's just going to be undercutting each other to sell them on eBay. So it could be a good time to buy up, right? So, but yep. That's pretty much it, guys. Thank you for stopping by. Real Property, thank you so much for the donation. Be safe. Love you. Choo choo. John Whitehead, Conwork, C. Rios, Waldy Rentis, Dub. Everyone else that's here, appreciate it. Please double and triple check all of your listings so you don't screw yourself over. And I'll catch